There are indications tonight Senate Republicans may be working on a Plan B in case they cannot pass an Obamacare repeal and replace bill. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel is here with the latest on that. Good evening, Mike. So what's the reaction that some of these Republican senators are getting from constituents back at home this week?
Well, Brett, this was the concern about going home before voting. Senators getting bad headlines in their local newspapers and a rough reception in public. Senator Ted Cruz has faced some protesters back home in Texas this week. And even in typically ruby red Kansas, Senator Jerry Moran has been on the defensive.
Can't be Republican and Democrat stuff. This is so important to get it right, and I will make a decision not based upon my party, but based upon what I think is good for Kansas.
If Moran is getting an earful back in Kansas, that suggests a heavy lift ahead, Brett.
All right, so what's the latest on this amendment offered by Senator Cruz? It's gotten a lot of interest among conservatives.
Well, you're right. The idea being allowing insurance companies to sell stripped-down plans, cheaper options. Ted Cruz and fellow conservative Mike Lee are pushing for it, and the Congressional Budget Office is doing an analysis in terms of cost and coverage.
Obamacare repeal, that's obviously a big topic right now, one that I'm very, very active in helping lead the effort for Republicans to honor our promise to repeal Obamacare and then for us to pass patient-centered reforms that drive down the cost of premiums, make health insurance more affordable.
Moderates worry about the impact it would have on people with pre-existing conditions. Brett?
Mike, you know this, but when polled, this Senate GOP bill is well, it's unpopular. It's not just a little unpopular, it's really unpopular, and that can't help its chances for passage in coming days and weeks.
Well, you're absolutely right. One analysis compiled by the Roper Center shows this is the least popular major piece of legislation in the past 30 years. The Clinton health care plan of 1994 had on average 48% support. The Bush tax cuts of 2001 had 56.6%. Even TARP, the bank bailout, had 41.3% support. Obamacare had 43.8%. Dodd-Frank bank regulation had 61%. And the American Health Care Act has 28.2% support. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is warning if they cannot pass it, he'll need to work with Democrats to stabilize the insurance markets.
You have a crisis already, which is going to have to be dealt with. The private health insurance market is imploding. Premiums are going up, co-payments are going up, deductibles are going up. So we have to solve the current crisis.
A lot of Republicans on Capitol Hill sound pretty pessimistic at this point. Brett?
Okay, we'll follow it all. Mike, thank you.